Hey there, Fletch from All Things Overlanding here. Today, I'm going to be walking you through the install of the Lensun solar panel. This thing mounts to the hood of your vehicle. They make them for a wide variety of vehicles. I'm specifically installing it on a 2008 Nissan Frontier. So I'm going to walk you through the whole thing from start to finish, how to install it, how to wire it, all that good stuff. So if you want to learn more about that, stay tuned. All right, so we decided to bypass the sticker only because it's kind of an extra step. It does come with a vinyl sticker that you can adhere first. You can use soapy water so you can kind of move it around, get it just where you want it, and then stick it on, and then you can use that as a guide to install the solar panel. But what we decided to do was instead we lined up the solar panel where we wanted it, and then we used a dry erase marker and kind of traced around it so we've got lines on the hood. Now we're going to use this super sticky alien tape, this sort of like double-sided adhesive tape, to make a bead all the way around the outside of the solar panel, and then we're just going to stick it down on the hood. We're going to line it up with those things, the marks that we made, and then we're going to adhere it to the hood, and we'll see how that does. I'm real close here. I don't know. I'm close on that side. All right, guys. So as you saw, it was really pretty easy, a little scary, a little terrifying, if I'm being honest, to get this thing on here, but really excited for the benefits of having the hood-mounted solar again and keeping my starter battery always charging, which is really nice. So again, pretty easy to install. We did skip the sticker this time just purely from a time standpoint. It made it a little bit quicker to do. It also made it a little bit more risky and made it a little bit more likely to be crooked. So it's up to you whether you want to take the risk or not. But overall, really super happy with this, and I'm excited to get it hooked up, which we're going to do next. All right, so now that the solar panel is mounted, I've kind of pulled these wires through here. Again, there's a positive, there's a negative, and then coming from the controller there are matching wires, so you literally can't mess this up. We're just going to plug these into those. Then coming off the controller, there are a few different options on here. I'm going to use the one that just goes straight into the battery, which are the red and black wires here. And then essentially what I'm going to do is I'm just going to plug the positive into the positive side of the battery, the negative into the negative side of the battery, and then the controller is the smart part that does all the work. So the controller is actually going to determine how much power is coming from the solar, and then it's going to shunt it to the battery and make sure that it stays topped off. But again, I'm going to run this wire here really quick. I'm going to get them all stuck up here to the hood so they're out of the way, and then I'm going to get them plugged into the controller and get the controller plugged into the battery, and then that's pretty much it. It should be charging. All right, so we've got the cord run from the solar panel itself down into the engine bay. I'm going to have to find a way to like clean it up and make this maybe run down the pillars here. But for now, I just want to get it all hooked up and ready to go, and then I'll clean up the wiring later. But so then, plugged in, the wires coming off the solar panel into the controller here. Piece of cake. Thinking about maybe mounting this box on top of this fuse box here. But again, same thing. I got to figure out where to run all these wires and clean them up a little bit. But it'll probably be something like that with the controller there. And then again, just got our positive and negative wires here that we're going to run straight to the battery. All right, so that was the Lensun hood-mounted solar panel install. As you saw, really, really super easy. Again, just mounting it is the scariest part, but once you kind of get it lined up and get it good to go, then it's not too bad. And then the wiring of it is really, really simple. So again, if you're looking for a solution like this, they do make ones for different models of vehicles specific for your hood, which is really awesome. So I will put a link in the description below down to the Frontier, as well as one to kind of like the general page for the hood-mounted solar panel. So if you're looking for a different application, you can check and see if they've got one for your vehicle. If you have any questions, post up in the comments down below. If you have any comments, if you have something like this and you wanted to chime in, I'd love to hear from you guys. If you're not already, click that subscribe button, click the bell to be notified when new videos drop. I do a couple every week, so there are tons of videos on this channel about gear reviews, general overlanding, newbie type stuff, and Nissan do-it-yourself type stuff as well. So check that out. Also in the description down below are links to all my other social channels, so if you want to jump on those, go ahead. I'd love to have you on those channels as well, wherever you want to hang out. And last but not least, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.